Welcome back, 9:15 now. It is a summer of savings here on Fox 35, and families are looking for fun ways that they can have a vacation but not break the bank. So we are sharing the best ways to prepare for a low-cost getaway. Fox consumer reporter Steve Noviello is joining us live this morning, as he often does, to tell us how we can save a little bit of money. Hi, Steve. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Good morning to you.
So let's talk first about the all-important budget, which is something we've been talking a lot about lately, right? Because everybody's trying to do more with less. Talk to us about why that's important.
Well, listen, I mean, first of all, let's talk about a spending plan, right? A budget is so restrictive. We don't really like it. It's like dieting, right? But what I want you to do is have a plan for your money on your trip. The best way to plan how we're going to spend for my family is really deciding what is a priority in terms of wants and needs. Now, as an example, we have 2 young kids, so dads have no wants and no needs. It's all about my kids. But what it does mean is that I am more apt to maybe spend extra money on something like an Airbnb as opposed to a hotel, because I know that, listen, at the end of a long day with the kids, we're going to want to have the flexibility of a little extra room in the space so that we're not all sitting in one hotel room, you know, with my iPad in front of me and my headphones in because my kids are sleeping.
Right, exactly. Everyone's trying to be tiptoeing around. So the other thing I think a lot of folks do, and it's smart to do it this way, kind of like you do with your Christmas fund, you have a little vacation fund or a special account that you set up just for that.
Yeah, you know, that's how we do it in my family. Listen, my husband and I do not exchange Christmas gifts with each other. We tried the $100 limit. We tried the just one gift. It was a huge pain in the neck. It brought neither one of us joy. So we said, listen, what does bring us joy? Family vacations. So every time we get paid, we have an automatic deduction from our paycheck that goes into a family savings account. For us, it's $100 each. So we're talking around $5,000 a year. Very important that it happens automatically, so we never, ever miss a week. So the account grows over time. And then when it's time to take a look at a family vacation, all we have to do is look at the number in that account to decide what we can afford to do.
So, Steve, what about like setting up like a percentage for yourself? Because a lot of people, you know, that we spend too much money. Even if we set up the little account, we still spend so much money. So say you make $80,000 a year, right? Or that's your total household income. Should you sort of set a percentage of how much you'll spend on the vacation?
You know, I think that it really depends on what's important to you. Like for me, I like to go on vacation with my family. I don't buy expensive clothes. This tie is 20 years old. You know, I mean, so it really, I don't think it's one size fits all for everybody, right? It really kind of depends. We don't eat out at fancy restaurants a whole lot unless it's an anniversary, you know, or type of thing. So really, how important is this kind of stuff to you? I can tell you that, you know, again, when we go on a family vacation, we let the account tell us exactly what we can afford. For example, we just went to San Diego a couple of weeks ago. Now, we hadn't traveled with the kids in 2 years because of the pandemic, so our account was of a sizable amount, so we were really able to splurge on a super fun family vacation. And while we pay with a credit card for convenience while we're on our trip, it gets paid off immediately so that there is absolutely no interest charges, and we can, of course, cash in on the cash back that our credit card offers.
All right, that's all great info. And Ryan's chin is on the floor. He can't believe that tie is 20 years old. He was like, I would wear that tie, Steve.
Paisley's back. Paisley is back, people.
It is. I'm glad
you could have seen this. You could have seen this tie in Jeff City, Missouri, 20 years ago when Noviello was a young beat reporter.
Hey, new market, new viewers, Steve. They'll never know.
Exactly.